Okay, each year, each year we've awarded the James G. King Award. This award, created in 2012, was named in honor of Jim King, a longtime member and board member of both Alpaca Owners and Breeders Association and Alpaca Registry Incorporated, who passed away unexpectedly on April 5th, 2012. Each year, when this award is given, the story of Jim's life and his dedication to the alpaca industry is told. Jim was born August 5th, 1935 in San Francisco. He graduated from Phillips Exeter Academy, Yale University, and Harvard Business School. At Yale, he was an All-American lacrosse player, and he later played for many seasons at the Boston Lacrosse Club. Jim and his family lived in Wesley, Massachusetts before moving to New London in 1992. He spent most of his career in Boston area as a financial analyst and a portfolio manager, working many years at David L. Babs & Company. Later, Jim worked at New London Trust and Charter Trust. In 1992, he and his wife, Sue, established Skyview Alpacas. Working the farm allowed him to explore one of his passions, a love of animals. He spent a great deal of his time helping to grow the fledgling alpaca industry. He was involved in regional and national alpaca organizations, serving on the board of directors of both the Alpaca Owners and Breeders Association and the Alpaca Registry Incorporated. In retirement, Jim was able to embrace new activities as well as become more active in many areas. His love of singing led to his joining the North American Chordsmen, the Barbershop Chorus. His love of sports, when he played soccer and lacrosse in prep school and college, coached his son through many years of soccer, and was rekindled with tennis, paddle tennis, and sailing. Jim was an active member of the Rotary, the Boys Club, and the Lake Sunapee Yacht Club. He was also a longtime camper at AMC's 3 Mile Island Camp on Lake Winnipesaukee. At the time of his passing, Jim was serving the alpaca industry as the treasurer of the Alpaca Registry Incorporated. He was a strong advocate for the alpaca industry and its members, with a goal of having every organization he was involved with maintain the highest level of professionalism and service while continuing to invest in the future of the industry. The James G. King Award, Recognition Award, awarded by the AOA Board of Directors to the person or persons who have given of themselves exceptionally and consistently toward the betterment of the alpaca industry. This year's recipient of the James G. King Award is Scott Miller, Crescent Moon Ranch.
When Bud called me a couple of months ago to tell me that this was going to happen, I told him I don't know what to say. Yeah, and that remains the same today. How do you get awarded for something that you just love to do? So, thank you for letting me participate with you all these years. Thank you to Debbie. She's meant everything on this journey. And thank you to my folks and my uncle, who kept things going back at the ranch when I went on to pursue my passion of trying to, promote our industry. And thank you to the board, and thank you to all of you. Thank you.
You know, getting to know Scott over the last couple of years has been pretty cool because especially those of you that participate in the show system, who's usually the first guy if you need a color checker? It's Scott Miller. Who's the first guy if you need a ring steward? It's Scott Miller. Who's the guy standing at the edge of the ring when they're giving color championships and judges' choices that wants to get their hands on those animals? Scott Miller. Who's the guy that's always wanting to help and make things better? Scott Miller. If you need an auction item, who are you going to call first? Scott Miller, because you know he's going to help you out. And if you're lucky enough, he comes to your auction. He adds a great deal of entertainment value participating in the auction. I've seen him stand on chairs. I've seen him stand on tables. I've seen him almost fall off the chairs and tables in the excitement, and it's all because of his passion. He talks about his passion and the passion he has for this industry, and he does it because he cares and loves the industry. And so, Scott, you know, every year the board has this conversation, or at least the couple years I've been here, and you look at the people that have won this award, and you read their bios, and you hear about it, and you go, man, next year we've really got a challenge ahead of us. And this year, it was pretty resounding, pretty quick decision for the board of directors to recognize Scott for all he's done. So thanks for all you do, Scott. You're an amazing man, an amazing person. Thank you.